Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and in today's video, we'll be taking a look at the new talents that we have from the demo floor. The guys at WoW were able to get these talents up and running, and I have on the other tab all the different changes. The first one is, and again, this is all beta or alpha or pre-alpha. This is just the first few things that we're seeing, kind of where Blizzard's head is at in terms of what abilities that we are getting. I'm not sure if we'll get all new abilities in here just yet in the, I guess in the abilities of bars. But this is a lot of interesting things happening. So these are some of the very first things that we'll be able to see in terms of the class changes that we'll be getting. This one is particular about talents. Again, all this is subject to change. They might change them up completely. I don't know if Blizzard is gonna go make some radical class changes happen or talent changes happen. We'll have to see as the expansion comes out, and once we get into the beta is where most of the changes will happen. But this is so far what they made for the demo floor. First changes are from Beastmaster Hunters, and we can just see exactly what they got. They changed up Dire Beast with Dire Frenzy. So instead of Dire Frenzy, you'll be able to get Dire Beast. So you have options. Big Game Hunter, where you have increase auto attack shot and Cobra shot by 60%, the critical strike on targets who are 80% above health. Way of the Cobra, where your Cobra shot deals 10% increased damage for every pet you have. But you can't combo together Dire Beast because now that's a talent. So you can either summon pets or have more damage with Cobra shot or more crit strikes in the opener. So this is some of the interesting options. And a lot of these things right here are more similar, but look at that. One with the pack, Dire Stable Chimera Shot. Blizzard for the longest time wanted to make a tree for like single target. A choice for AoE, a choice for CC, a choice for this, a choice for that, a choice for burst or sustain. And it looks like they're now starting to really shape it. In level 30, we have one of the pack. Grants Call about 30% chance to reset the cooldown, so that's more energy. Dire Stable to just give you more energy, or Chimera Shot to deal damage and give energy. This is insanely cool, in my opinion, because now we have an actually energy tree. Level 45 is more or less the same. Level 60 is interesting. We still get Bestial Fury, Venomous Bite, Cobra Shot reduces the cooldown of Bestial Wrath by 1 second. Bestial Wrath! That's so cool! So you can Bestial Wrath a lot more often, or have it deal more damage, or Thrill of the Hunt. Dire Frenzy increase your critical strike chance by 3% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So maybe 24% more crit. Actually, no, 9% more crit. Might be worth for sustained damage build if you can get a lot of crit abilities. Oh, this is so cool. At level 90, we get the AoE tree. Stomp, which a lot of you will know. Every time you summon a pet, it'll just deal damage. When you Dire Beast charge in, they will stomp the ground. Oh, but this works with Dire Beast, so this is gonna have to change. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of text that's not even altered yet. But we have Stomp on one row. On second, same row, Barrage. And a lot of us either like Barrage or don't like it. And then Stampede. So this is your AoE tree. Big cooldown AoE, fairly lowish cooldown AoE, passive AoE. And then at 100 we have Killer Cobra. Your Bestial Wrath is active. Cobra Shot resets the cooldown of Kill Command. Murder of Crows for single target, or Aspect of the Beast. This, I know I'm not Hunter main, but I feel like this changes a lot of things in terms of just quality of life choices, in terms of your playstyle. It doesn't just give you a cookie cutter build and make some talents useless. Now you actually have more of an option. And I guess it really will comes down to like which one is probably the most efficient, which one is the most efficient, which one is the most efficient, which one is the most efficient. But depending on situation and depending on how you play, I think there's actual options in terms of how you can determine how you want to play. It seems like having a passive build might actually be something worth running, in my opinion. But anyway, this is just me talking a bit. Let's talk about Fire Mage. Fire Mage actually got only one thing changed for it, but it's pretty exciting. Since we're losing the artifact weapon, they did gain something interesting. Phoenix Flames. They gained the artifact ability Phoenix Flames as a talent. So now I have Flame on, Phoenix Flames will act as a Fury. I don't know how this will fit. I think this will be stronger, but choice between Flame On and Phoenix Flames will be definitely an interesting one. Retribution Paladins got also changed a little bit. I don't know much about Red Pallies, but here are all the changes. Level 75 role will contain Cavalier, Unbreakable Spirit, which reads, reduces the cooldown of Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and Lay Your Hands by 30%, and Eye for an Eye. So you have Mobility, Defensive, or Defensive. So this is like your Mobility or Defensive tree. At level 90, they will have Justicar's Vengeance, which says Holy deals damage 1000% of attack power and 100% more damage and healing against the stunned targets. Then Word of Glory, and then Judgment of Light. So this is like your offensive slash healing. This is like your healing slash offensive. So you have your healing tree and a defensive tree, which I think gives Paladins a little bit more help in terms of deciding how they want to play. At level 100 row, Holy Wrath will be replaced with Wake of Ashes, which is the artifact ability for Ashbringer. So that's kind of cool. What is Holy... Oh, Holy Wrath. I remember that ability. Yeah, when you're low health, you can deal a ton of damage to people. So at level 30, we have Night Stalker, Subterfuge, or Master Assassin. While stealth is active for the next 2 seconds after breaking stealth, your critical strike chance is increased by 50%, or Subterfuge, where you can use stealth-based abilities. So this is actually an interesting option. You either get one ability that deals more damage, Subterfuge, where you can use stealth-based abilities, or higher crit when you open. This is an interesting choice. Prey in the Weak, Iron Wire, and Eternal Bleeding. We already know what Eternal Bleeding and Prey in the Weak are. Iron Wire. Increase the duration of your Garrote silence effect to 8 seconds. Enemy silence by Garrote deal 50% reduced damage for 8 seconds. That is insane. That's OP. Holy crap. At level 90, they actually changed up ability as well. Now it's Venom Rush for energy regen, Toxic Blade, or Exsanguinate. What? That's crazy. At level 100, they also changed them. You have Poison Bomb. Oh no. In Venom Eruption, you have a 4% chance per common point to smash a vial, deal nature damage. Mark for Death, or Crimson Tempest. Finisher move that slashes all enemies within 10 yards, dealing physical damage and causing victims to bleed. So you can have an AoE bleed, AoE poison, or Mark for Death for like single target, I guess. Oh, so you can actually have a bleed build. Oh my god, you might actually be able to get a crazy bleed build with Iron Wire. Alright, what did they change? Level 30. You get Acrobatic Strike, Retractable Hook, or Hit and Run. Retractable Hook. Reduces the cooldown of Grappling Hook to 30 seconds. So Grappling Hook is baseline, but you can make it shorter cooldown if you want to. So you can have the same cooldown. Or you can have Acrobatic Strikes and Hit and Run. So this is good. I actually like the idea that Outlaw gets Mobility and Grappling Hook. Mobility and Acrobatic Strikes. Or if you just want plain Mobility all the time, then this is fine. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Blinding Powder reduces the cooldown of blind by 30 seconds and increases range by 15. That is so good. Say 1 minute 30 blind. Or Dirty Tricks, which works in your Cheap Shot, Gouge, Sap, Dismantle. Okay, Sap no longer costs energy. That's fine. This is crazy. I like Blinding Powder. That's actually an interesting option for the spec for PvP and PvE. Okay, what else did it change? Level 100. Oh my god. You can choose Slice and Dice, Mark for Death, or Loaded Dice. Activate a Adrenaline Rush because the next Roll the Bones to... So you can have Roll the Bones or Slice and Dice. Oh my god. So they basically took away DFA. I forgot. We won't have our artifact weapons anymore. Oh god. Oh, this is so weird. I don't know how to react yet. Oh no. I like the Blinding Powder. I like Retractable Hook. Loaded Dice. Oh, this is going to be so weird to play with. Jeez, but it's actually an option. Because Loaded Dice or Slice and Dice are Mark for Death. Loaded Dice is worth to make Adrenaline Rush work. But if you never want to use it, then Slice and Dice for Sustain. And if not, then Mark... Oh, that's going to be hard to choose Mark for Death or Loaded Dice. That's going to be difficult to choose, man. Wow. You're going to have to think. What about Subtlety? There's like one or two things they still have left. After entering Stealth or Shadow Dance, your next cheap shot is free. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what Shot in the Dark is supposed to be. They don't actually have the cooldown for it yet. After entering Stealth or Shadow Dance, your next... Wow, that's actually crazy good. So this one is charge yourself with lightning, causing your next 2 lightning bolts or chain lightnings to instantly cast and trigger Mastery. 1.3 second cast and 1 minute cooldown. So you can use it a lot more often, but it's only 2 of those in proc Mastery. That is so cool. God, I'm sorry if I was a little bit too excited for this. This was just really, really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the talents that they got going on so far. Do you like the changes that are going on to Assassination, Outlaw, Beastmaster, or I guess Red Paladin? Or do you think that Blizzard is kind of going in the opposite direction? Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel because of course I'm going to be updating you guys a lot more on the channel stuff and the expansion stuff as soon as it comes out. So feel free to hit the sub button and notification button to catch all the videos as soon as they come out. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see all of you guys in the next video.